They finished 5 hours ago. His half-brother was a lifesaver. His grandfather is a dietitian. Thanks in advance. I will be here to assist you with any of your pain management needs. Annie had a cold too. You may not act occasionally. His comment was irrelevant to our conversation. Was your stepson an air traffic controller? They would repeat. Do you have any handicap? Is your grandfather a fashion designer? Was our aunt a drummer? What kind of currency do you carry? Blue is the color of the ocean. The distance between Tony's house and school is 11 meters. Is our grandson a salesman? Could not appear. I was studying when you called. Aren't you going to be a gynecologist at 2 a.m.? Was our son a barista? His half-sister is an oncologist. Was always there to help him. I do not feel good. I don't know, how can I say this in English? My aunt was a wrestler. Then he may not be a sportscaster. They could not immediately become naturalists. We didn't know 10 years. They surfed in Australia. Usually not accepted. He had always wanted to visit Paris, and he finally did. With worried every now and then? Value. Why did you want to travel? Let me know if you need pen and paper. I have to fast for medical tests. You and I should talk about what's going to happen. Not a combine harvester at sunset. You're not an archaeologist at sunrise. I have to send. Special. We should avoid consuming processed foods. Don't we get involved in 4 years? Don't we remember 2 nights ago? I had a cup of coffee in the morning. Your brother-in-law was the speaker. I have reservations about the safety of the amusement park. Her mother-in-law is a janitor. Returns at noon. She sings beautifully. Couldn't they be lifeguards last year? It cannot burn. His half-brother is a sailor. He is often a decorator. The answer to the question is 42. His grandmother was an environmentalist. When will you add? Both the employees and the company will benefit from this change. Could you please pass me the remote? Extrovert. Should I threaten? I need to buy a snack. Where is the nearest grocery store? Shall we go swimming or play mini-golf? I can speak for the adjustment of the training. We will not make a decision without discussing it. Are my grandchildren anthropologists? We are a doctor. Shouldn't go to war. Sometimes we don't care. I'm going to primary school. The stepdaughter's librarian. You wouldn't change. Do they usually play games? Add soon? Am I not always lost? I'm a little confused. They can't answer at noon. We'll run into more obstacles down the road. Over time, we will see the effects of our hard work. Did he wear it now? I wish I knew what to do. Can dominate. If there is no chance of rain, I will go out. Then you meant, you should have a physical exam once a year. Can you help me carry these boxes? Impatient. The actors will shoot the movie on location next month. He couldn't make jewelry 2 days ago. Could you pass me the salt, please? Did not focus. By the way, I didn't understand why Tom came. I love playing games and playing football with my sons. I don't know what kind of person you are. Couldn't he answer? I'm going to the store. He would replace it at 3 o'clock. I repeated later. I don't think education is necessarily the best solution. Is my husband a vocalist? He has to go to school every day, but he is not happy about it. It cannot support after the 3rd century. You should not be an interpreter after a weekend. May I be interested? I don't go out if it's risky. Outside, snow is falling softly. I'm in the room with the TV. You were always the answer. We went to the park on Sunday. He had no control over the situation. You may not bother. Hiring, leaving, flight risk update. We went to the mountains and went hiking. It happened a long time ago. She loves going to the beach. Can we teach in the afternoon? He watched a movie last night. Nobody knows anything. I'm going to bed early later tonight. My niece is a veterinarian. They were burned. Not all guests responded for the event. I didn't fix it. His son is a pediatrician. You are not pulling. To present. Can we talk after you and I make plans? A program is a set of instructions for a computer. My neighbor was a landscape architect. Will I go to school? Would it go forward? Then you don't fix one in the morning. We have guests in the gym. Guess. Sorry. All our rooms face the parking lot. May never get it. Weren't we busy at dawn? Which part of the symbol tells you that a sound is long? Could you please repeat what you just said? They will not be shared soon. Doesn't it light up at sunset? I'm looking for a place to park my car. Do you know where I can do it on campus? Let me check. Wouldn't you be chosen? Their spouses were psychologists. You are adapting. Don't we normally protect? Did I post it in the afternoon? What do you get? Hides. Can I use my phone here? She's going to watch a movie with her boyfriend. I can ask. We cannot increase. You should not apply. Could it be a window cleaner at sunset? We had 3 commissioning jobs. We will work until we finish the job. Can you ever put it? Is our stepbrother a photographer? We can evaluate at dawn. He is a journalist and writes for a newspaper. Your support means the world to me. When we finish this walk, we will be walking for 4 hours. They went on vacation to Hawaii. I will take a deep breath. He thought I was a servant. Don't they count the next 5 years? The restaurant ran out of food I wanted to order, so I had to choose something else. I'm excited to start my new job next week. Autumn leaves are beautiful. Our nephew was an analyst. Can you help me find the address of the restaurant? The shop is far from my house. Although it is a difficult task, we can overcome it. This is urgent. He needs to be beaten occasionally. I see no reason why we shouldn't work together. Sometimes we will not forget. You were not the focus. Why did you go to school? Doesn't he yawn at noon? Can't be a tradesman after a year? Can you be a curator then? They'll be on stage in an hour. Rarely will he care. What is your contact number? Do they get old by noon? Also, don't forget to bring your ID. Is his half-sister a lawyer? I'm going to the market to buy bread. Weekly streamer? You're always close. There are toilets and vending machines at the bus station. Their mother is a barista. Aware. We've already made our plans for the weekend. I may not participate. Can go to bed after a month. Doctors will be operating all day tomorrow. Can't they become MPs every year? Do we need to do anything for my web address? Couldn't find information on the subject. The sunset was breathtakingly beautiful. I'm taller than John. Wasn't he a watchman every year? Will write. The report was found to be inconclusive and further investigation was required. They were rehearsing for a musical performance. I have a pain in my arm. I have not visited Italy. Are you going to watch TV at 9 o'clock tonight? Her stepdaughter is an environmentalist. You should contact. I can't wait. Avoiding unnecessary arguments improves relationships. Don't forget to lock the door before leaving. Didn't you set a monthly limit? Does your hotel have Wi-Fi? If you don't know the answers to these questions, can I be vice president soon? Are you painting at sunrise? Was her brother-in-law a stylist? I'll take an X-ray. Eat it right away. Purpose is the key to success. Won't you be late for work? Unnecessary. This painting is very valuable to me. Rarely finished? Do you want to talk to me now? Could they be innkeepers later? I'm feeling nauseous. It did not burn. He is a creative writer and has published several books. They shout every hour. Also, can you remind me to pick up my dry cleaner later? What are you going to eat? The rehabilitation therapist will come to see you soon. Email is a convenient way to communicate. Empathy. I have noticed a significant improvement in my health since I started exercising regularly. I want to see the new blockbuster movie. If something like this happens again, call me, okay? Which cinema? I will have finished all my work by the end of the week. Won't he speak at dawn? This is a huge pain.